you're a Pisces born February 19th to March 20th, what can you expect for the month of May 2020? Let's tune in and find out. So Pisces, it just feels like you're going to be more in touch with your sensitivity, more aware of your sensitivity, less resistance to your sensitivity, and at the same time being able to blend in that sensitivity with your power of persuasion, your power of perception, and aligning that with your truth, and aligning that, more importantly, with how to bundle that, how to bring it out in your creative voice to be seen in the world and be appreciated by others, and to really cultivate that talent of who you are. So I just see this unfolding in you, but it really starts from your sensitivities and not shying away from feeling sensitive. So your job this month is to go ahead and feel sensitive, and then through those feelings and awakening those feelings, beautiful creative things can happen for you. So go for it. All right, let's look at romantic relationships. For those of you who are in a coupled romantic relationship, let's see what May holds in store for you. So I feel like you're kind of making a vow to yourself to discontinue some unattractive habits, some things that, maybe you nitpick at your partner about, or you put them down, or you make fun of them, or you tease them, or, or you're unjust with them, or you're maybe too hard on them. But I just see you recognizing, that doesn't really work anymore. And I just see you like letting go of that behavior and really vowing to do better. So I just see you making an earnest effort in being a better partner and being more sensitive, right? Not only are you feeling more sensitive, but you're also being more sensitive to your partner and to their thoughts and their feelings. So when you become more sensitive, that also means that you then become more sensitive to where other people are at. So it's really a beautiful dance that's happening here in the relationship. As you allow yourself to feel more sensitivity, you can also feel that for your partner, and they really respond. They respond so quickly. It's really beautiful. Okay, let's see. Now, I will point out there are a couple challenges. May 7th, there's a Scorpio full moon, right? So it could be a little intense around that time. May 22nd, there's a new moon in Gemini, and it just feels so much more fun and open and free. There is also, with that new moon in Gemini, that's our Memorial weekend here in the States, and that's generally a 3-day weekend, but with with all the days we have now running into each other, it's hard to tell. But it does feel like people are being able to get out and about, and it does feel like it's just fun, and you'll be connecting with friends, whether it's virtually or whether it's in person. I suppose depends on the state that you live in and your own health, but it does feel that there's no barrier there. So whether that just means you're really heart connected through the internet, or you're actually really physically with somebody. I would imagine it's you, but there's no barrier. Your heart can still feel them and feel connected. And then we have these retrogrades. So we have a Scorpio retrograde that begins May 11th, then a Venus retrograde May 13th to June 12th. And Venus, of course, is all about the things that we love: money, romance, our looks, right? So we don't really get any support there. And then Jupiter retrograde May 14th to September 12th, and that's the planet of good fortune and luck. Now, does that mean we're not going to have any luck? No. Does that mean we're not going to have any love? No. It just means, I like to think of this, it means like we're full, like the universe has filled us up. We are as full as we can get, and now we just have to let go, start letting go of things. Let go of trying to obtain more, and really then start to appreciate all the things that we do have. And in that appreciation, we're going to recognize, I don't feel this way anymore about that. Or, you know what? I'm done with this. I'm going to let that one go. So it's this time of renewal and letting go and releasing things that no longer serve us or support us. And so that receiving that we all have, we've been filled up. So now when we let go, it makes room for more, right? So there will be movement for more in May or I'm sorry, more in June and July and so on. But right now it's about, what do I want more of? Do I like that kind of person? Do I want this kind of neighborhood? Do I like this kind of decor in my house? Do I like these clothes that I'm wearing? Do I like this body that I have? Do I like this personality? Is this my career? Right? Really assessing all those things that we have and that we love, and not choosing definitively yet, but be in the exploration. By the time you get to the middle of June, you're going to have a much better idea of like, oh, this feels good. This is really what I want, and this is really where I'm going. Okay, so for those of you that are single in relationships for Pisces, let's see what's in store for you. It just feels, I just see you so happy, just knowing yourself, like just, and content, like not needing to go out and make anything happen or meet anybody. I just feel you like really just this radiant essence of like, I'm really happy, just really happy in my space. So that's important, to really feel that vibe and to let go of any fear around not having it. That feels really good. And that's going to move you into, feels more like in June, the end of June, early July, you could have another relationship. I mean, there are people along the way that you vibe with, but I mean, really, it feels like you're really kind of being patient in choosing this time. It feels like you're not rushing and you're getting to know yourself. And I think this is so healthy. So don't really see you. You could meet somebody new at the end of May, but you know, there's no rush. So going slower, it feels better. And then of course, by the end of June and July, you could seal the deal. Okay, let's look at money and career for Pisces. So I do feel like the noose is around my neck a little bit. I do feel stress and pressure on money. I do feel like I'm being robbed. I feel a little bit like I'm being held up and I'm forced to pay this and I'm forced to pay that. And you know, I'm feeling choked a little bit. You know, so that's because you're sensitive too, and you're sensitive to other people. So it's not only your anxiety and fear about what's going on financially in the markets and in the US and in the world, but you're also picking up the fear that's out there for other people too. So one of the things to do is just relax and to let go and use that creative source that you have to make more money. Take the pressure off of yourself. You have money. Whether it's you borrow it or but there are people around you, you have resources. And so if you just stop panicking and let go and relax, you'll be flooded with those resources. You'll be flooded with ideas. You'll be flooded with what to do and where to go and how to make more money. And if you don't know, write down a question at night and say, okay, how do I make more money in now, this month, to pay rent, to pay the bills, to buy groceries, and then let go, say a prayer, just say, okay, divine, bring me the answers, and then go to sleep. And then just trust that will come in the middle of the night, or you'll wake up the next morning. Just keep doing it every day. What'll happen is eventually your conscious mind will let go and stop protecting you, so the information can come in. So the divine can download you how to make money in the most beautiful, way possible for you and for your gifts in this world. So it's a great little exercise that you can do anytime. But I do feel like your career is going to blossom through your creativity and to not run from yourself. Like, you have to start to accept all aspects of your identity, even the ones that aren't so attractive. And you're a complainer, Pisces. You can be a complainer and you can be a victim. I'm sorry, but that's what's coming through. And that part of yourself that complains and a victim and it says, oh, they're never going to change. They're never going to let me do this. They're always going to be that way. They're always going to hold me down. They're always going to hold me back. If I could, you have to let go and make peace with what's being given to you, and stop making excuses, and instead use your creativity to problem solve and to feel differently about things. You're going to see that your career will expand and will open up. So be willing to be wrong, that things can look different. Be willing to be wrong, that life doesn't have to be so hard. Be willing to be wrong, that you can make a difference and get paid for it. Okay? Things like that will all open up and really help you with your career and money. Okay, let's look at your health for Pisces. So your hormones are coming up. your balance in the world. You know, maybe some of you women have just had babies. Maybe some of you are perimenopausal or postmenopausal, or you guys, you know, some of your testosterone and things could be high or low. So hormones are coming in, and it's really about the balance inside of you. Where's the balance inside of me? You know, my spiritual balance. Am I meditating? Am I praying? Am I putting out creative? Am I putting out good work? Am I being a good person? You know, bringing in the balance instead of the high crash and low, like work, nothing, work, nothing, right? You want to bring things into balance. So hormonally, you want to bring things into balance, and work and career, energy-wise, you want to bring things into balance. So month of May, it's going to help you to balance not only your hormones, but balance your life. Get in touch with the ebb and flow of you, okay? And that's what's available for you. All right, let's look at any surprises for you Pisces this month. I just hear you say, wow, it was so easy. When I just let go, all the answers were right there in front of me. I can't believe it, how easy it was. It just all came together. But I had to let go. I had to stop beating myself up. I had to stop blaming everybody else. And when I let go of beating myself up, when I stopped blaming everybody else, the answers just kind of like a wave were brought into me and laid at my feet. I was like, oh my God, that's so simple. It's so brilliant and it's so simple. So I just see this surprise at answers to your big life questions just coming in so simple. But it requires you to let go, requires you to stop beating yourself up, and it requires you to stop being a victim or stop blaming others. And so look at your life and just get in touch with those things and let go, and then ask whatever that big life question is for you, whether it's about where you're supposed to live or what you're supposed to do or who you're supposed to marry or whatever, or how to make a business deal work or how to get somebody's attention. Just let it go and work on these other things, and you're going to see that that answer is just brought to you so beautifully. All right, you guys, sounds really exciting, like a very productive May for you Pisces. So lots of love to you. Thank you so much for viewing and watching and liking and sharing my intuitive astrology. Please comment below. Be well, take good care of yourself, stay blessed, and I'll see you again next month.